Hello everyone, my name is the Lego Kid 2003, and today we are playing some more Genshin Impact. So I just needed to do a little bit of self-promotion in the Fairytale server. Anyways, we're going to be playing Genshin Impact today. In the last episode, we started the 3.2 Archon quest and tried wishing for Kusanali. We sadly failed, but I did some wishing after the stream, and I got the beam. I got her! Come on, goals, load up. Thank you very much. Love you so much. Anyways, we got the beam today. The Dendro... Ow. The Dendro bean is here. The Dendro Archon is home. I am a father. We have Nahida. And I've already done some building and gave her all the artifacts and such that I've been preparing for her. So, quick little overview. She's currently level 70. I still have a couple of ascensions to go. Her attack is 1355, which is pretty good. Her elemental mastery is 272. Her crit rate is 44.8, crit damage 131.5. Energy recharge is pretty good, 122. Dendro damage bonus 61.6. Yeah. She's operating off of a 2-piece Deepwood and just a couple other random artifacts. Yeah, 1-piece Gilded and 1-piece Wanderers, because those were like the best artifacts that I could get her at that time. Her talents are 554. I'm planning on going 555 tomorrow at the very, like, at least 555 tomorrow. Tomorrow at the time of this going live, because the Ingenuity books aren't available on Saturdays. And also, I gave her a level 90 R5 Wood Sith. I am not sorry. So, yeah, basically we're going to be continuing on the Archon quest, and there's her on her tiny little swing. She is baby. her so much. I'm gonna quickly boot her off her swing, but yeah, she's amazing. She plays DDR as she attacks. She can take pictures, and she is great. Of course, once I get to reputation level 10 in Sumeru, that is the glider I'll be giving her. For now, I'm going to give her the same, for all knowledge of verse, I love that. I'm going to be giving her the Wings of Companionship for the time being, but I'll be giving her the Wings of the Forest soon. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's get the Archon quest loaded up so we can continue that. Yeah, let's probably go outside here.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
She's so cute! And just so you guys know, I'm gonna be squealing and just... A fair warning, I'm gonna be cooing about Kusanali's just general adorableness, probably all stream. So... yeah, just a little warning. I'm gonna be cooing about the Dendro Archon for a good chunk of time. Because she is adorable, she is precious, and she must be protected. Also, this sees the return of Fanta. But yeah, while I'm waiting for this to load, I'm going to bring everyone's attention to the 2 meters right down below me. The blue one that's almost full is my follow goal. If we hit 150 followers, then I will start playing Deltarune, of course starting with Chapter 1. And the green one down there below the follow goal is my subscriber goal. If we reach 100 followers, then I will do a stream in a maid outfit. You guys probably think I'm kidding, and I'm not. I am not kidding. I will actually do a stream in a maid outfit if I reach 100 followers. So, that is y'all's motivation, I guess. Subscribe and you are one step closer to me giving you fan service. Oh, well, this is just taking a little bit to load. I really hope it doesn't crash, because that would just not be good. Come on. Ugh, my goodness. That's fine. I can just continue to talk to you guys. But yeah, following is free, subscribing is a paid service, but there are plenty of benefits. For one, goodness gracious. Yeah, for one, you are exempt from watching ads, so if you don't like watching ads on this channel, then you should definitely consider subscribing, because you won't get ads. Subscribers will not get ads, is the point I'm trying to make. You will get a fun little badge in the shape of the Rebel's heart, my fun little symbol that hasn't really become my channel logo, because branding. And you get access to emojis, and by extension this channel's main gimmick, which I wish we had people to employ I wish we had people to employ said gimmick last stream, but we really didn't, sadly. That would have boosted my streamer luck. But yeah, it's basically geared around the Rebel Sword emoji and boosts my streamer luck. And you can only boost it for 15 minutes, but that luck will last the rest of the stream. So yeah, you are exempt from watching ads, you get emojis, you You get access to this channel's gimmick. You help me make this my job, which is kind of my dream, and then of course the fan service thing for the current subscriber goal. And honestly, it's gonna be a really unusual conversation with my parents, but I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be great. It'll be fine. We're gonna punish the sages this stream. Hopefully. And yeah, you guys, followers have probably already noticed the Equip Chancla redeem. That is just for the 3.2 Archon quest. So once I'm done with that Archon quest, I will be removing it. And it's only really truly effective in the Genshin streams, because, of course, we're going to be punishing the sages. Yeah, we're going to be punishing the sages for locking away Kusanali for 500 years. So, yeah, that's what that redeem is there for. So, if you are followed, you will be able to use that wonderful, wonderful redeem to give yourself a chancla that you can use to smack the sages around. I don't entirely know what I'm gonna do when the Archon quest is done. I know that I still want to continue to stream Genshin once it's done. What I'll probably do is, since there's still some events to be done that we need released until 3.2 is done, then I'll do those. And then, yeah, I'll do events, probably some farming streams. There's also Nahida's story quest, which I just might be doing on stream. Because yeah, the only story quest that I've really done on stream is Kazuha's a few updates ago. Yeah, because I didn't do Sinnoh's story quest. I mean, not Sinnoh's story quest. Nilu's story quest on stream, and I didn't do Tainari's story quest on stream. So yeah, and if you update, yeah. So I'll definitely do Nahida's story quest this stream, or not this stream, but my goodness, my mind is still reeling at the fact that I actually have an Archon in my collection now. Case in point, I'm going to be doing the story quest on camera for you guys. So that is that is the point that I'm trying to get across. So yeah, that is something to look forward to. Oh, there we go. Hey, no, don't lag. I want to see the thing. I don't know. Oh gosh, that's disturbing. No, it smoothed out just as the idle animation stopped. No. Oh, boo. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, let's head on to reports foremost. Oh yeah, I need to switch back to Xiao since he's my main DPS. I'm sorry, Baby Bean, but you're gonna have to... You're gonna have to come out another time. You're gonna have to wait to come out. Oh gosh. Oh, it's just gonna trigger immediately. Okay. Come on, computer, you can do it. There we go.
Look! Fatui soldiers!
Oh boy. Don't tell me that for the first time in forever I have to do a stupid stealth mission.
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Don't tell me it's a stealth mission.
Shh! Don't draw their attention.
It's a stealth mission.
The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's
Great.
keep going and see what we can find.
Not looking forward to this. How do I crouch again?
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
Ugh. And the lag is
The Lord
the highest chance
Harbinger
it would
is
be my
leaving.
downfall.
I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him. It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
There's Dottore. I think we're
The
good.
doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru.
And hide away. Hey, I did a stealth
This
mission.
place will do. We can
Correctly the
hide
first
here while we
try.
keep an eye
Nice.
on the boat.
I was not expecting that. So the doctor didn't lie about leaving Sumeru, but could it really be that simple? Are we sure he's not planning something? What's up?
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
He saw us.
Shoot! I knew it was too easy. He spotted us.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
I think so.
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
I think so.
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just
Say
a
what
few
now?
minutes ago. But now, they vanished.
Oh, how's Dottore's plan?
So this was a trap.
Shoot. There's no one around us.
Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. That makes me nervous.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Pronto.
What do you mean?
Beja once connected her consciousness to the balladeer.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
It's possible.
Let's go!
Indeed. Immediately teleporting to Party's DI. This is much faster than walking. And it's probably gonna take forever again. So I have to think of something to talk about. Oh, never mind. I think. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to think of something to talk about it now. Because it is taking a little bit. Typically the loading times are a little bit faster. I wonder what's slowing it down. That is very unusual. Yeah, I'm sure it'll fix itself eventually. Come on. Oh, that's interesting. Whenever you click, it changes the thingy. Some talents and constellations can give some characters weapons elemental infusions. Like Bennett C6, such infusions can cause the elemental attributes of the attacks to be changed for a period of time. Cooking is a key survival skill. When Cryo meets Hydra, the elemental reaction is frozen. Frozen beings cannot move. Make effective use of this fact to conquer the most formidable of opponents with ease. Human matches with the size and experience of your character. When taking a photo, you can change your character's pose. I actually don't remember how to take a picture without using the camera, so I'm definitely gonna have to try and to remember how to do that. Though it is a device created using ancient Omyodo as its base, it can be used by ordinary people. Just aim it at a small animal you would like to quote-unquote capture, and toss it right out there. Land blossoms form full land deposits generated from the impeded flow of elemental energy. They appear when adventurers complete certain arduous challenges to rid the area of the source of the elemental malady. Use original resin to claim their hidden treasures. Okay, I can hear faint music, so it's almost completely loaded. Yeah, that's a little fun fact. Yeah. It's almost completely loaded. It's just taking a little bit. Place teleport waypoints. Places you can teleport to. The easiest way to get around in Tibet. It's really not the fastest sometimes, but yeah, it's pretty easy. Kasha, the legacy of Greater Lord Ruka Devata. Thanks to the efforts of the Academia, it's now become a vault in which knowledge may be collected. Arnara. Every Arnara has their own tune. Every tune is unique. Core 30, one of the oldest Aramite factions. This group is named for its 30 founders. At this time, the Core 30 is employed by the Academia and is largely in charge of Sumeru City's defense. Elemental reaction. Considering how frozen works, it's important to be aware when you get wet when adventuring or during combat. Getting frozen is the last thing you want. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Attacks. Nice. When electromagnetic pyro overloaded occurs, the results of a powerful explosion. Oh, there we go. I'm just curious why the loading screens have slowed down. Like, is it during a stream? I don't know. Do it! You can do it, computer. You got this.
Pardes
There
Di
we
is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardes Di for research purposes.
Medicinal
But
herbs.
you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself.
Yeah, the thing is, he's not really a scholar.
I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears.
Indeed.
You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardes Di now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Pardes Di as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who've contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our
I believe
conversation
it is
has
combat
hit
time,
an
my
impasse.
loves.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tanari, let's help.
Tanari, are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson. Useless.
75, that's it. I'm literally just gonna kill you with Kusanali. Just leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Committed to memory.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really break through the hydrant. shield, so I'm just gonna satisfy myself with
The birds come.
bang. And goodbye.
This was well done.
There's no
Wait,
use resisting.
there we go.
Give us Hypatia.
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Kainari, beat him up!
Excuse me, I'm the one doing the beating of the up.
Stay right there.
I beat that. Just so you guys know, Avita is Spanish for little fairy.
You need to hurry up.
I know these things. Because I'm half Hispanic. And I've been... Oh my goodness, the mushrooms are getting in my way. Lol.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you
know
don't
what?
know anything else now.
No, you will not be hurting my child. No.
I will be with you.
Haha. It's definite I'm gonna die soon.
One with wind and cloud.
Ow. Alright, so while they're trapped in Kazuo's burst, I can quickly food it up. Everybody. No! Okay. Kizunali, my wonderful daughter, I'm gonna have to depend on you for a little bit. Yeah! See, I know how to play this game.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia.
Okay.
We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Aye, cutie.
Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
Gummy bears. There she is. She appears unharmed, but why is she so still? She's just sleeping. I thought she died.
Well, how is she?
Everything's fine, she's just
Oh, that's
asleep.
good.
Oh, what's going on?
So, you think this is over?
Oh, hi, Scaramouche. Gonna do the fandango, my friend. Balladeer.
What? The Balladeer is here?
Apparently only we can see him right now.
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
I've only met you once.
But, where is he?
Paimon can't see him, so is he a spirit? A ghost? Wait. Is it because I made physical contact with Hypatia? Is the Balladeer in her consciousness?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Well, that's creepy.
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia.
What'd you do?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Oh, great, it's already too late. He's already a deity.
Who are you
Great.
talking to?
We're all gonna die.
It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
Here's a question about why.
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler! What are you doing?
munching on gummy bears. I got 3 runes. Don't mind me. Please just
My deification
stop
is nearly
talking.
complete. All that's left now are just some final details.
Yay.
Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
Given how cracked she is, yes.
Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
If you can hear my thoughts, I want to ask you a question.
Yes. What is it?
You're acting more friendly than usual, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this.
But are you really okay with all of this?
What do you mean?
The Academia plans to infuse your consciousness with divine knowledge capsules. This is extremely risky. Even if the Academia's theories are correct and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you would probably no longer remain yourself. You'll become the new recruited boxer for the Academia. Even if it means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares.
Because we do care.
But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you.
Oh yeah, because he's not human.
I was born to become a god.
He's this thing.
My entire life up until this point has just
he's
been
a
a
puppet,
meaningless
like
routine.
the Raiden Shogun is. Created by A.
Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools and your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction? I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
I mean, that is a saying, ignorance is bliss, but I kind of disagree with that. That's truly what you believe. Why did you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely with your heart up.
You've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Is that so?
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little
The
suspicious?
doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
No, mainly because I'm too busy telling
The
myself
doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
That look on your face. What are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Oh boy.
Paimon hears thunder!
Thunder? Could it be the Balladeer?
That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
Oh, and now my computer absolutely hates this. I didn't expect that either. He's become milder, but somehow even more deranged.
Where is the storm headed?
It can't be. Is the Balladeer using the Gnosis to change the weather?
That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting!
Indeed. Are you gonna be Lag City, or are we good? Alright, we're good. I just wanted to do that again. Oh, it looks like we're slight Lag City. But it is getting used to it. Kind of. Oh, Tainari's injured. Or got struck by lightning or whatever.
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated?
Tignari and Dia are over there.
Hey! What happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
You don't sound
Don't
fine.
move. I've seen eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Yeah, you got struck by lightning. Yep. That's what she said.
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
Your wounds. I'm really sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I might have triggered the thunder and lightning.
It's all right. I'm sure you also never expected this to happen. Don't blame yourself. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's okay for now, but I want to tell you something. It seems
Hey,
like now ain't
didn't I
exactly the
tell
best
you
of
not to
times.
move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
I guess. She is baby. She is so freaking precious. Wait, just so I know, is there anything? Oh, well, there's something there. Well, Parisara is, alright. Yeah, that's one of the little bonus effects of Kusanali's elemental skill. She can pick up a bunch of stuff, which makes farming infinitely easier. And she can also read the minds of certain NPCs in Sumeru.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand
dude.
my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be
The more
moving
you
around so
understand
much.
medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
Oh, yeah.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
They can't.
Oh,
Here is
he's
a perfect
sat down.
example.
Let me rest for a bit.
That's what we've been trying to tell you to do, dude.
Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
So you make are stuck together. You got everything from meeting the doctor at Port almost to your encounter with the balladeer while checking up on Hypatia.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me.
Yeah, because the Eremites are,
As long as I
technically
can
not
enjoy
religious.
every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to.
That's fair.
I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Yeah, and I also have a theory. I think the balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
For now, I'm still not
Have
really
you
sure.
noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
Indeed.
In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's a big accomplishment.
I'm also happy
We
for
don't
you.
have to deal with Dottore
Thank you for the help, Tainari.
until we go to
Make sure you rest up for
Snitch
now.
at 6.0. Yes, please do get
Yeah,
some
yeah.
rest.
All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar.
Agreed.
Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Wait until the agreed time. Oh, well, there we go. Everything should
The
be
weather is lovely and warm.
smoothing
Things
out.
are about to start getting lively again.
Then again, I kind of just loaded the game, so it's gonna be a little weird. Yeah, there's the baby. There's the baby on her little swing. She's adorable. Oh, for goodness sakes. Let's go to. No, shoot. There we go. No, it's perfectly fine. Okay, there. And now we just go to the Grand Bazaar. Yeah, it's just gonna take a little bit for the. So there's probably gonna be a little bit of. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there's probably still gonna be a little bit of. Oh my gosh. Just a little bit of lag. But that's okay. It'll get over at some point. It'll be fine. Of course, we are a little bit behind because of me cooing over Kusanali. So hopefully we can hurry it just a tiny bit up. So we can... There we go. Oh, schnoz. So yeah, there's gonna be a tiny bit of lag on y'all's end. But just bear with me. It'll be fine. We will be fine. Stars over there, so we got those. Yeah, I'm just gonna be taking full advantage of it, of her skill, and just grabbing whatever I can.
Welcome.
So, Grand Bazaar. How long we haven't been to the Grand Bazaar in a little bit? Has been some time.
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go?
Mute my mic much
Any
more
luck with your
royal.
missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who is behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that. Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Cyno doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yep, the Traveler hired me. That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah, say something to boost morale. Huh? What are you all doing here? Oh, it's Nilu! Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you?
We're jailbreaking the
But
beam.
you also look like you're up to no good.
Yep.
Seems pretty interesting.
Yeah, the life.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
Yep.
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met. Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well.
We are from lands unknown.
That's right. I must admit that I'm a little scared.
That's fine.
But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah.
If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Okay, Mr. Impatient.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
It's hard to believe everything that has happened till now. Our actions will bring change to many things tomorrow.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
That's right. So, just get a good night's sleep, everyone. Stop laughing.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Thank you.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nothing.
All right, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow. Okay, so I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now. Yep, good night, everyone!
The child. Wait until 8 o'clock to 12 the next day. Ooh. Achievement. We have achievements. Victory Road. Finish the preparations required to put that plane into action. I still need to figure out how to do these. I'll figure it out eventually.
If you're not
12, the next day. No. I'm making this satisfying. There we go. There we go.
what to do next. How about today's the Academia's near Garbahate? We can finally put our plan into action.
Go to the Academia to meet up with
Oh,
Alhaitham.
Haitham should be waiting for us. Let's...
No. I'm just like, no. You are not talking. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna be freeing Kusanali. And I get to beat up sages.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
I don't really sleep anymore.
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up.
I'm just plain unable to fall asleep properly.
What about you, Alhaitham?
Slider fell.
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
That's fair.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Hypocrite.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Yeah,
Our
just in
target
case.
is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it. Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
Who knows? Why did it? Okay, there.
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary of Suristhana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating. 500 years ago,
So kind of
the
like
Grand Sage at the time modified the
A's
device so that
playing
it can no longer be
Euthymia.
controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
Oh. That's not good.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Well, just
Don't
waltz
forget,
right in.
today is Nyargarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the Academia.
Oh, yeah, that's
The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch
Yeah.
of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration.
Oh yeah, because we're
When the
gonna
Grand
be
Sage
like
leaves his office to
blending in
supervise the
with
entering
the
process,
crowd.
that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon.
But put things that way, the plan feels a bit unrefined.
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all. If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing for Nyargarbaha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or?
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
I mean, logically. Alright. Here it is. Actually, wait, I'm gonna revive Xiao. Because first of all, it's gonna take me a little bit to get used to playing as Nahida. And second, it just feels weird saving Kusanali with Kusanali. You know what I mean? It just feels weird. There. So anyway, Streamlabs is a little more used to Xiao being on screen all the time than Kusanali. So, it would just be better.
Scribe?
Hello.
Please, wait.
Mysterious
Are
person.
you Scribe Alhaitham?
Yeah. Well, we got caught. The second we walked in, calm down.
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was
How
just
did we
surprised to
stuck
see you
together?
here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And,
There are 4
also,
gummy bears within a single
please
chain.
don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
What? There was initially a 5th, but I tore that one off unknowingly. There are 4 gummy bears within a... Oh.
outside guests. How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer. The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected.
Took you a little too long for an academia
Please, forgive
student.
me. I wasn't thinking clearly just
You're
now.
supposed to be smart.
Thank you for getting me back on track.
Seriously.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the academia, Scribe.
He has a dendro vision. I know we already know that, but I like looking at it.
What the heck
It's
just
pretty.
happened now? What did he just guess?
I have no idea.
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
Yeah, just insult their intelligence.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Indeed. Enter the House of Diana. Yeah, now Nahida is officially on our team as DPS number 3. It's funny because how my teams typically work is I have a main DPS, a sub DPS, and an emergency DPS, and then of course the support. So I don't deal with stuff like I don't typically deal with stuff like batteries and stuff like that. I just have 3 DPSs and a support. That's it. And also I feel like I fare pretty well in terms of that. Excuse me.
Is this the Academia's library?
I guess so.
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most
Dana,
extensive
that's how
special
you pronounce
collections
it,
library in
okay.
Teyvat.
I thought it was
There are a
Diana.
lot of students going
But yeah,
through
it's
here.
Dana.
Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters.
Catch the counter.
Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
Do I have to? Hide for now. Wait for an opportunity. Oh, so we're literally forced to use ether. Is this the game being mad at me for booting them?
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then?
The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Great Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
Yeah, that definitely seems like a good idea to just observe.
You think the Grand Sage will exit
watch,
from there? And after he does, we'd sneak
try and plan
past him?
everything.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Well, busted.
You're... What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Well, we're doomed. We're gonna die.
Do not tell me you believed the
Rip in
academia
peace.
would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe. An eyewitness had informed me
Wait,
of
you
your
said scribe
whereabouts,
sounds like
so
an
I
insult.
came to personally welcome
I
you.
want to kick him in the teeth.
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Oh yeah, there is a brain between those ears.
It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
It's not too late for you to stop
Excellent.
this.
You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand and have no intention of making a reckless stand.
I mean, I do have my priorities.
The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
Well, that was easy. Well, I guess the plan's changing slightly. Ooh, this is pretty.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, because this is a
All
completely
right
new
then,
area.
traveler.
Like,
What did you wish to discuss with me? Today
free
is
Kusanali.
Niagara Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
If it's who we are not to be trusted.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
Hypnosis?
Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work.
Keep in mind, oh smart one,
Yes,
that the Dendro
we are using
Archon's
human
gnosis
wisdom to create
powers
a god.
the Akasha.
If humanity cannot
So,
attain omniscience and
if the
omnipotence,
Fatui
then we
get
shall
that,
create a god to
then
reveal them.
that's no more
This is the
Akasha.
pinnacle of human wisdom.
No more. No more.
We shall
little
regain
leaf
a
iron
god's
here.
guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of
For
consciousness
Grand
and
Sage,
knowledge.
this guy's an idiot.
Even
I'm just gonna come
Erna's
out and
soul
say it.
will be freed from its plight.
This guy's an idiot.
For our nation of
He's
scholars,
freaking stupid.
this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
You say it's the pinnacle of human wisdom, but in the end, you're still relying on a god.
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion.
I want to smack him. Alex Murray didn't have a god already.
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do?
Way more than you. Compared to her, you're completely incompetent.
Care for the people? Fend off sandstorms? Fabricate silly fairy tales?
Most certainly.
These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods?
No, that makes you blasphemers.
We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification. Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
Arrogance of the scholars.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Assignment?
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about us?
Excuse
Anyway,
me?
I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble.
Wait, hold up.
Oh,
Hold up.
that
This
reminds
this
me.
kind of thing.
Here's the
happened
investigation report you had
before.
requested. It's a
Something like
summary
this
of my
happened
time spent with the
before.
Traveler, an
The
array of
last part of
information
our
about him ready for your
quest.
perusal.
I'm pretty sure this is all part of the plan. Like he's doing this on purpose.
So you're still on the academia side!
No, he's with us.
We finally started to trust you!
You're an idiot. Paimon, you're stupid. He's pretending. This happened in the last part. If you guys remember, he was all like, "Oh, this talking to you guys was assigned by the academia." He was on our side the entire time. He was on our side from day one. He's still on our side.
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe.
Where's my chocolate?
As it is Niagarbha Day,
I got full
I'll enter
flopper
the information on you
I
into
need
the Akasha.
something
Surely
within the
you know
chocolate
what that
family.
means.
We'll be
Okay, he's lucky I
monitored,
don't have one.
just like Sino.
With
I
the
don't have a
Akasha's
chocolate, so it's
calculation
alright.
prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%.
What about the other 2%,
Furthermore,
dude?
your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
When you say dishonest persons, does that also include your General Mahamatra?
Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
And an idiot. Azar is a despicable idiot.
Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
What do you mean?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Told you so.
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well, I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the traveler to Caravan Rebat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Oh, dang.
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%, 70%? What do you think?
Shadow's alive.
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
I don't think so.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Nia Garbaha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
Yeah, he pretty much has this figured out.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
Okay, call it out.
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Ooh, do we have to fight people? Oh, it's cutscene time. It is glitched cutscene time. Well, that's fine. Alright, I'm sure the cutscene will fix itself. Okay, I think. Okay. Oh, there we go. Kind of. Okay, so apparently he's using the power of the Divine Knowledge Capsule, which is extremely reckless.
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule?
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
It's fine, just like with... Oh, there we go. That thing.
He has gone completely insane.
It's fine, just like all the other cutscenes, you guys will be able to watch the full thing. Through someone else. It's fine.
Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyargarbahad Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
So yeah, we basically got arrested. It was great. We got arrested.
Don't lock us up! Let us out!
Paimon, stop screaming. Paimon. Hush. Little baby, don't say a word. Or guess what will stick down your throat? Oh, a giant turd. That's enough, Paimon.
Oh, yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh?
First up, I told you so. We can still insult. Not bad, but worse than mine.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too.
Ding. We can relax for the time
We
being.
even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
Let's review what we discussed during our strategy meeting.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk he poses to them. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important task once he's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida. Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Okay.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified.
Yeah.
Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they'd locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
They think the Akasha is completely
All
under
right,
control.
so what now?
We first need to find the place with the best signal in this room, then we try to connect with Nahida.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it.
Indeed.
a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like...
Let's go
The faster it
this way
blinks, the
first.
better the signal.
Oh, there's something here. Hey! Nice. Alright, that'll definitely save us some time.
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
It's faint, but I have a signal. Preparing to connect with their consciousness now.
Please work.
You guys ready for some lag? Oh, well, never mind. Is this a realm of consciousness? I think so. What's there? The bean! Nahida is not moving. She really has sealed off her consciousness. I need to think of a way to wake her up. Yes, indeed. Wake up the child. There's a barrier. What is this? It looks like some sort of barrier? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to, like, break through or something. Is Nahida using this barrier to isolate her consciousness from the outside world? I mean, that would make sense.
Nahida!
Ooh, voice lines. You got voice lines.
Nahida!
I'm gonna stop talking. Dang it, she isn't reacting. Seems like she can't sense me.
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to become a worthy Archon,
And you are.
so I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Sarasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Yeah, trust me, we're gonna be smacking each of the sages soon.
Nahida!
But now, is there really nothing I can do? But she's right here in front of me. I can't just give up like this. I'd already left her behind once when the doctor first appeared. I can't do that again.
Nahida!
Voice line. Oh gosh.
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice.
I honestly want to cry.
Do Archons have them?
I would assume so.
Should Archons have them?
Yes.
Have I been doing the right thing?
Yes.
Am I really not needed?
No, you are most certainly needed. Academia is just a hall of idiots.
How do I really feel about all of this?
I may be a pretty good empath, but I'm not that good, so I don't really know. I would assume pretty upset.
It's so quiet here.
Good for you, I like it loud.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who is you?
Who are you? Whose voice is that? It sounds familiar.
Shoot. No, I'm not crying on camera again. I already did that once, a couple years ago. No.
You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
I want to give Kusanali a hug. Ooh, we have almost broken through. Yes.
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
Yep.
Thank you. Why are you here?
To free you,
We're
sweet
here
child.
to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
That's justified. That is justified.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Amen.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
We're done here. Nahida is away.
That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing.
We were not, no.
When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarbahad day stuff?
I guess they finished entering all the knowledge capsules.
Yep, so that means our next act is Milu's performance.
Indeed. Still have time. Good. Good. You're wondrously on schedule. Knowledge is indeed power. Computer. You can do it. So yeah, for review, we went to academia, got caught by Grand Idiot Azar. Ethan went mad, got sent to our village. We got arrested, woke up Nahida, and now
Are
we're
you
here.
sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject. But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's going to be
Wait,
fine.
so are we going to be controlling Nilu
Alright.
for a little bit?
You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Yep. Alright, so now let's just go to the academia. I guess what's up? Excuse me. Ah, the little bells are jingle and jangling.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends. I really, really appreciate all of your help.
Ooh, that sounds great. Ha! How can we say no to that?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going to the academia so they don't interrupt your performance.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia has been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
Nice.
You couldn't think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the academia would do.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Alright, now, quest continues. Let's see, Har.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda candies plan is working beautifully.
I wonder if it's possible to
Do you
make
want some
Yalda
candy?
candies.
We have more than we can give out.
Actually, that gives me an idea.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less. I'll
Is
pass on the
Yalda
candy,
candy an
though.
actual thing?
I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right.
Yeah, Yalda
Time to
candy
hit the
is, I
stage.
guess...
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll
Actually,
have such a
a
great
thing?
view of the show.
I guess... I'm confused. Or... At the very least, my curiosity has been abated slightly. Oh, will the cutscene actually work this time? Oh, no, I jinxed it. Arrow. I should just stop talking whenever a cutscene comes on. So I'm just jinxing it.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, just Nilu standing still. It's great.
I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
There
we go. Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Prohibition Act. Just noise escapes. Okay. Go to city, detain her immediately. Well, this looks like everything's going to plan. See, in terms of the cutscenes, any lucky you guys get, I'm getting too. So, cutscenes are breaking for me too when it's streaming. I don't quite know why it does that, but that's just something I'm gonna have to deal with. Why do I have pings on Discord? Some move with Blaines. What's up? Oh. Granny Paldeacos just went live, which they revealed a new Gen 92. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by.
I want to learn about
Does
this.
this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage?
It sounds like Neela completed
Yep,
her task.
It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted? It's a time-tested trick of his.
He can maintain his composure when things get chaotic. That's why he can pull off this kind of thing.
Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil. Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again. With the Doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
Indeed.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Academia. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyargarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public,
The sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so, the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Sure sounds complicated. But it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the academia without any effort. That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads. I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too.
Yeah. So much of a good
By the
thing.
way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone,
then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
So there's gonna be a fake Kusanali that everyone's gonna be chasing. And then while they're distracted, Dia and the Aramites are gonna move in. Alright, seems like a relatively simple plan. I like it. Simple, it's effective, gets the job done. Hopefully it won't take forever. Now I wonder if we're gonna control the fake Kusanali like we did in Nilu earlier. Or whether there's gonna be like a really long cutscene or something. Guess we'll find out. Moment here. Come on.
Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
Nice.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the academia, this is our hunting ground.
Yeah.
With a lioness like you,
Stay in school,
the
kids.
prey sure won't be able to run far.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
Now, fun part, are the ears
All they've done is to sit on their cushy
like she
salaries
styled
and
her
twiddle
hair
their
like that, or are
thumbs
those
all day
actual
while we
ears?
fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
That's a question.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong to the Corps of 30,
Because it kind
but
of
they have a
seems like she
completely
styled
different reputation.
her hair like that, but it could be wrong.
Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach him a good lesson today.
Indeed, the trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
Oh, the little child we met.
You
in
gave such an
the
important
last Sword
task to
Conquest,
that child.
uh,
Will he be okay?
chapter.
It'll be fine.
few
Isak was
streams
so
ago.
determined to help, so let's put our faith in him.
Last version.
Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
Good point.
You've got a point. Anyway, I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
Good luck.
What happens? Never give up hope and never lose courage. Yeah! A true king never gives up. And as king of rebellion, I must hold myself to that standard.
Outfit.
Hey, do you remember
Isak
what
is
you need
dressed
to do,
like
Isak?
Kusanali.
When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. I won't get cold feet.
Dirty feet, probably.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
Alright, here we go.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
This won't be a... Oh, okay, so... He moves Okay, so Isak moves automatically. I'm not providing any input right now.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead
So
of me?
that definitely
This
makes
is
things a
different
little
from our plan. But there's no time. I
easier.
need
Behind
to...
the house. Because, yeah, if I hide in the field, then he's gonna see me, so...
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Go left.
Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Well, he's really cute, though. Well, I don't know.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree.
Return to behind the house.
The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Just wait. Do not be too hasty.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Okay, now we can make
Looks
a run.
like the guard finally left. I need to go.
Again, not providing input. Isak's moving on his own.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
Oh shoot.
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me.
Shoot,
Where should I go?
Oh, wait, the plan! The bazaar! We need to go to the
The
bazaar.
target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her!
Yeah. I've gleaned the information I needed for possible futures. But yeah, that's a benefit of my of me being an empath. I can foresee possible futures. It's very useful, but very frustrating. It's a bit of a
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
You shout so much.
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry, hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence?
Oh, Robin.
Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all? Eremites from the desert?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
Guess it's not as bad when Noodle Man does it, but when people wolf whistle, it actually does hurt my ears a little.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
Ooh, do we get to fight? Tell me we get to fight. I want to fight. Mother, I crave violence. Oh, boo. Whatever.
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarbha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that.
Maybe.
Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands. What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
That's right, he's figuring it out.
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Let me check. Here. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the Traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring?
Maybe.
Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now is to confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped?
Confirm? No, I haven't. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us. If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you trying to use my words against me?
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Okay, you do that.
Yes, Grand Sage.
You go do that. Play it right into our hands. Oh, what? Oh, there we go, never mind. It's loading. We're fine. Everything's great. Yeah. Personality is almost free. No, I don't want to check that outdoor again. I already know it's not shiny. I don't really care if these spots are shiny. Rise of the Sanctuary of Surasthana alone.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. How can that be? Just stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah!
She's gone.
Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes.
Probably. Yeah, she's still there.
What a comical sight, Azar.
Hey, it's my Sumeru boyfriend.
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence.
Yeah.
She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Yeah.
Sino, have you been waiting for a chance like this?
Probably.
The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me. But I didn't expect it to turn out like this.
Told you you're done.
I was careless.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaitham and the Traveler.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Academia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. a serious
I
crime.
believe I've looked up what
So
insurgency
what?
is.
Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
I'm gonna do the daily login.
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Yeah, here. Insurgency. Noun. An active revolt or uprising. So, yeah. Of course, what I'm trying to do is not insurgency, because it's not really an active rebellion. It's more a passive thing. Also not really trying to overthrow the government.
How long do we have to
support
wait?
it, but...
Paimon wants to know how things are going out there. Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen.
Don't think like that.
Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives?
Not really. Because we have
Thinking
plot
about
armor.
it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this.
That'll get over it.
When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
Me neither. Dia!
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You're scared out of your wits just a moment ago.
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
You could have just whacked him then.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you ticklish?
Is Dia ticklish?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish.
How are things going outside?
Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the Academia are all taken care of.
Yes!
The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Sino doing?
Yeah.
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey.
Nice.
So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened, we should have already rescued our Archon.
We managed to rescue her!
Honestly, I
We
didn't
freaked the
expect our
bee.
ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know?
Yeah,
All right, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Bye-bye. Are you gonna teleport us there, or do we have to teleport ourselves? Oh, that's... I kinda already knew that. As I said, the Leylands remember all things that happened in this world from the surface down to the deepest depths. Gained knowledge. The vessel that Sumeria uses for knowledge and information, and an Akasha terminal can be used to extract its contents. Okay, so it looks like we do need to actually walk there. Let's quickly do the emails. Claim all, even though there's just one there. End up hitting claim all no matter what. And Koi, in the event that you're watching this, Bean. There you go. There's your look at the Bean Koi. And then it's, yeah, in case you're watching this. And if you're watching this and if Koi is watching this when the stream's already over, then he'll have seen the Dendro Archon multiple times. Stars in the sky will always have a place for you. Well, that's a comforting thought. She's free! It's the baby!
Nahida!
It's the Bean is free to walk around.
Should I say it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body.
We finally meet, Nahida.
Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize.
No need.
During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for you all.
Don't worry, you've also helped us a lot. You deserve to be freed.
Exactly! We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends!
Yeah. Also, you're being that needs to be protected.
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body.
Feels pretty good, eh?
It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world. My concept of self has become so clear. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling.
Academia's God creation plan.
This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world. It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything will work out. There's one more thing. What is it? For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay.
And I will help you.
Ah! Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you!
Yay!
I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself.
Follow our advice. To be a better person, you need to better
If
yourself.
you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
This is knowledge that only you yourself could have discovered.
Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the Academia is with their God creation plan. We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god.
Sadly, we're pretty much out of
I
time.
need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it.
Nice.
First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that,
natural.
I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon. After all, the Academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust. This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also work on your own preparations. If we don't stop the God creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
Yes, yes. Alright, so sadly we're gonna have to, stop the, God creation thing next episode, because we are just about out of time, and my headset is currently screaming at me, telling me to put it on charge, so...
You might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
Yep. Anyways. Let's turn off the audio, because we don't really need it. Boop. Alrighty. So, yeah, we finally freed Kusanali. We freed Kusanali, added her to our party, and now we gotta stop the academia. Next episode. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode and you're on the YouTube side of things, then please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, stay awesome. And if you're one of the lovely people who decided to take time out of your day, afternoon, or evening to come watch this stream live as it is happening, or you're here for the 2 weeks that it's on Twitch before I transfer it on over, then please be sure to drop a follow and maybe even a subscription if you have not done so already. Small reminder, those with Twitch Prime are able to get a free 1 month's subscription, so if you haven't already used that on another streamer, I would encourage you to use it here. And as always, long live the rebellion. See you next week.